Hello, hello friends. New hair color today, and I actually nailed the color that I wanted. I'm super excited about it. But I've been doing this like really pale lavender color, and before that it was a pale pink color. So this is pretty bold compared to what I'm used to, and everything in my bathroom, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but everything in my bathroom is stained blue now. Even my nails are stained blue. I don't know if they'll show up on camera. You can kind of see at the ends. And I wore gloves, so this is just from like washing out the extra hair dye in the shower. But it's the exact color I wanted, which is super exciting. I'm curious actually, the light purple color fades really quickly because it's so light. So I'm curious to see how long this one lasts. Luna ditched me, but today we have Gosh, It's Quite Hot by AJL. Normal 9x9 Sudoku rules apply. All right, so the numbers 1 through 9, because we have a 9x9 puzzle today. 1 through 9 once each in every one of these boxes, once each in every row, and once each in every column. We've been given some givens today, so we have a little help of figuring out where they go. And we have thermometers. Digits should increase from the bulb of each thermometer to its tip. Okay, so we have some overlapping thermometers. If this is the bulb of this thermometer, whatever number this is, this will have to be greater than this digit, and this digit will have to be greater than this digit, and that's going to work for each one of these thermometers today. How are we going to get started? As always, there's a link to the puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well. I clicked real quick on that. I wasn't ready to start my timer. And there's also a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. So, I'm wondering with these givens if there's anything that really jumps out at me. Ones are gonna have to go here or here, ones will have to go here or here. Ooh, a one in here maybe? I have some options for that still, and it's probably the same thing. It looks pretty symmetrical today. One's there. Okay, let's start by looking at this maybe. Because with ones on a thermometer, if I want to put a one somewhere, it has to go in the bulb. With nines on a thermometer, if I want to put a nine somewhere, it has to go at the end. There's no way ones or nines are ever going to go in the middle. Oh, don't want to start with that. Like, okay, this needs a one and a nine. Okay, where does one go here, actually? One can't go in this box. One can't go here. I said I'm going to have a one here or here for the middle box, so one can't go here, one can't go here, one can't go here. This has to be a one. I still had those highlighted. That scared me for a second when I saw red. Also a 9 here. 9 could go here, though. So I actually have quite a few options for 9s. Oh, we have a 9 here. But this could be a 9, or this could be a 9, and this could be a 9. But that was a good one. Okay. Did that tell me anything about ones in here? Oh, a 1 can't ever go at the end. So if I need a 1 in this box, it can't go at the end of a thermometer, so it's going to have to go here. Now a 1 in here. I'm going to go ahead and quarter mark those because I'm using this a lot, actually. 1 will have to go here or here. It looks like 1's going to go here or here. I have a 1 here somewhere. All of those are fine. Okay, that was a good one. 9s on these parts don't really tell me anything because like this column also has the ends of the thermometers, right? So I still have options for these columns or for these rows. Let's look. Oh, these are some high numbers actually. The end of the thermometer here can't be an 8 or a 9, so this will be a 7 at the biggest. Okay. Let's look at this though. I did bring this up and then I didn't do anything with it. I need a 1 in here somewhere. It's going to go here. I already have a 2. Let's start at the other end. I already have a 9 and an 8, but if I were to put a 7 on one of these, it would have to go 7, 8, 9. Okay, I do need a 7 in this box. It can't go here because I can't put an 8 here. But if this was a 7, these can't be 8, so that also doesn't work. So now I have these options for 7s. If this was a 7, this would have to be 8s, but this 8 also sees this, and this can't be a 7 because 8 sees this spot. So this has to be a 7. Meaning I know these are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, right? These can't be 1. Do I know anything else about 3s, 4s, and 6s? Nice. That was pretty good actually. I don't think so. Not by direct Sudoku. But if I want to figure out where 6s go, this is also pretty limited. These would have to be 7, 8, and these would have to be 8, 9. If this was a 6, this can't be an 8, and this can't be an 8. So it'd have to go 7, 9, which looks fine. But if this is a 6, this can't be an 8 or a 9. The biggest this can be is a 7, so this can't be a 6. Okay, what about 6 here? These can't be 8s, so they would have to be 7s, but then I can't have 9s here, so this can't be a 6 either. 6 here? I can't put 8s here. And this can't be an 8, but this could be a 7, and this could be a 9. This could be a 7 or an 8, and this could be an 8 or a 9. This is okay, I think. If this is a 6, this can't be an 8, but this could be a 7. This could be a 9. This could be a 7, and this could be a 9. Okay. Options for 6s. Nice. Oh my gosh, the sun set so quick. I normally I normally record way earlier than this, and it's normally a lot brighter in here. What else do I want to look at? Maybe I do want to pencil the options here. Oh, you know, I never really look at what's a good example of like, hey, this cell is really restricted with just Sudoku. Like it sees a 1, it sees a 2, it sees a 3. A 4 is an option, but this would have to be a 3. A 4 would be an option. It sees a 5. It could be a 6. It could be a 7. It could be an 8. It can't be a 9. I don't really look at Sudoku like that often, and I think I should. Okay, what about this? I would want it to be a 3 at the lowest if this goes 1, 2, 3, but it can't. So this is actually a 5 at the lowest. A 6, it sees a 7, it sees an 8, but I could do a 9. Maybe if I go around like that, I'll see something that I'm not seeing right now. Okay, this is a 3 at the lowest, so this would be a 4 at the lowest. It sees a 5. It could be a 6, it could be a 7, it can't be an 8. I don't want it to be a 9 because this wouldn't have anything that it could be. So then this becomes a 5 at the lowest. Ooh, but it sees a 5, 6, 7, so this has to be an 8 or a 9. Okay, that is pretty limited. What about this? This could go all the way down to 1, but it can't be a 2. This could be a 3, a 4. It sees a 5. I don't have anything in this box. 6 or 7. But that can't actually be a 7 because this can't be an 8. Oh, wait, this could be a 9. Never mind. This can't be an 8. This could still be a 7. This 1, I would want it to be a 3 at the lowest because 1, 2, 3. Jump up to 4. It sees a 5, 6, 7, and an 8, but it could be a 9. Okay. One of these have to be a 9. That might be something to think about. Okay, we'll come back to that. This one, a 2 at the lowest, 3, 4. It sees a 5. A 6 is okay. Oh, this is a lot of options. It sees a 7, or it could be a 7, I mean. It could be an 8. No way, that's so many options. Okay, well, this sees a 9 and an 8, so this is actually a 7 at the biggest. It sees a 6. It could be a 5. It sees a 4. It could be a 3. Okay, this actually can't be a 7 or an 8, but 2, 3, 4, 6 is still a lot of options. Maybe I could also look at, if this were to go 1, 2, 3, does that mess anything else up? I don't think so. I'm not noticing anything like that. This could still be a 4. I still have 6 and 7 after. Okay. What about this? This starts at a 3, so this is 4, 5, a 6, or a 7. It sees an 8, and I don't want it to be a 9. Okay, that's limited. This can't actually be a 7. Ooh. Nice. This is a 3 at a minimum. This sees a 4 and a 5, so this becomes 6, 7. It sees an 8, and I don't want it to be a 9. This can't be an 8 or a 9, so this is a 7 at the biggest. It sees a 6, it sees a 5, but 4... Okay, this is actually super limited. This can't be a 7 because this can't be any bigger, so this is a 6. 3 or 4 is still fine because those are both still smaller than 6, but then this has to be a 7. All right. This is a 3, 5, meaning this can't be a 6. This can't be a 4 anymore because I wouldn't have anything bigger than that. But 3, 4, 5 is okay. 3 is still fine because this could go 2, 1. 7 needs to come out of here. But everything else is still okay, it looks like. And 6 needs to come out of here. But that's still fine. This could still be a 6 because I could still go 7 and then an 8 or a 9. 3, 4 here. This is a 4 at a minimum. And then 5, it sees a 6. It could be a 7. It sees an 8 and a 9. This, with a 5, it can't be a 6. It can't be a 7. It has to be an 8 because this is a 9. Nice. I started at a weird spot maybe, but I'm finding I'm finding the digits now. 5 or 7 and 3 or 4 are still both fine. An 8. I have lots of 8s now actually. What about an 8 in here? 8 has to go here or here. That's okay. What about an 8 in here? Ah, this has to be an 8. This is the only place 8 can go in this region, right? 8 cannot go here. It can't go where I already have digits. I have an 8 in row 1 already, and this is a 5. So let's make this an 8. 4 or 7 are both still fine here, but that tells me where 8 goes in here, doesn't it? Did I miss that? This is an 8. So this has to be a 9. Woo! 3, 4, 6 is still fine here. 4, 7 is still fine there. This is a 9. This is an 8. So darn, I can't do 9s here. Okay, what else do I know? I placed digits. Does that clean up any of my pencil marks? I don't think I noticed anything like that. Let's look here. This is a 1 at a minimum. This sees a 2 and a 3 though, and a 4. So this would be a 5 at a minimum. 6, 7, it sees an 8. I don't want it to be a 9. This is a 5 at a minimum, so this goes up to 6 at a minimum. 7, it sees an 8 and a 9. Kind of hoping for like a triple or something somewhere. That would be neat. So this can't actually be a 7 because this can't be an 8 or a 9. So this can't actually be a 6. So this has to be a 6. Perfect, making this a 7. Okay. This is the only spot where 6 could still go in this box. If this is a 7, then this is a 6. So this has to go down to a 5. This could still be any of them. This is a 4, 9. 9 can't go here, but 9 could go here. What are these actually? A 4 and a 9 and a 2? Ooh, yeah, I think so. 2, 4, 9. Okay. This is the only one I have in pencil. Let's go ahead and do that. This could be a 2. It sees a 3, it sees a 4, it sees a 5. It could be a 6. It could be a 7. It can't be an 8, it can't be a 9. This, 2 at a minimum. This could be a 3, that's pretty low. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks fine. Okay. 4 has to go here or here. This could be a 2 if this is a 1, though. Okay. What else do I know? Did any of these get cleaned up when I placed a bunch of digits? This is a 2, 6, 7, so this will also be 2, 6, 7, right? 6 can't go here, but 6 could go there or there. Either one of these could be a 7. I'm looking for like a triple or something, but I might be out of luck. One of these has to be a 1. Yeah. It doesn't mean that one of these has to be a 2, though. Maybe thinking about that might be a good thing. Like, am I limited by low digits at the ends now? Any of these combinations work, but like if this had to be a 3, then this would have to go 2, 1, and that might limit something. I'm not seeing it though. Okay, maybe more Sudoku. This can't be a 4 or a 9. Oh, I had a given 4. They're invisible. I'm telling you, they're invisible. They're not actually there. This is a 2. What about a 2 in here? I really haven't done much with 2s, I think. Are these the only 2 2s I know about? Ooh, and this one was just, it saw every other digit. Okay, this is a 4, 9. Do I have any given 4s and 9s anywhere that I missed? Any given 3, 5 here? Given 3, 7, 9? No. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Okay, what's this though? This needs to be a 5. This was a 6. Nope. Sorry, 7. This maybe? I'm getting pretty filled in at the top of the puzzle here. This needs to have a 2 in it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like this sees a 2, but a 3 or a 6 are okay. This sees a 6, but a 2, 3 is okay, and this sees a 6. Let's make this a 6. This is a 2, 3, this is a 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 9. 2, 3, 4, 9. This is gonna be a 2, 3, 4, 9, but all I know is that 9 can't go here. This is a 2, 3, 4, 9, 5, but 5 just can't go here. Okay. What else do I know? This can't be a 6. But that didn't change anything up here. This can't, it can be a 4. This can go 4, 3, 1. That's okay. If this is a 4, this just becomes a 9. I could potentially, is there an example of this? I could have something where like this can't be a certain digit because it would see this and the thermometer or something like that. Like if this is a 3, this is a 2, so this is a 3. But that doesn't change this. But maybe something like that happens. If this is a 4, this is a 9, so this is a 4. Ah, okay. Yes. If this is a 4, then this is a 9, and this is a 4. Which would make this a 3, 1. Never mind. I was thinking about this backwards. I thought I was stuck having a 3 in multiple places. If this is a 4, this is a 9, and this is a 4. So this would be 4, 3, 1. This would just not be a 4 or a 1. Dang, never mind. I thought I was onto something. Okay. 5, 4. This is neat. Is there something I can do with this? If this is a 4, then these are both 3s. And if those are both 3s, then this is a 1 and this is a 4. If this is a 3, then these are both 4s. This becomes a 1, 3. I think that's... I might be onto something. I'm just not seeing it, maybe. But these do see a lot. Okay, what else do I have? 3, 7, 9. I want to double check. 3, 2, 1 is still okay. What about stuff like, what are these digits? This is a 2, 6, 7. I remember saying certain digits couldn't go in certain places, but it wasn't super limited. This can't be a 2. This would be a 2 or a 7. 3, 5 here. If this is a 3, this has to go 2, 1. If this is a 3, then this is a 2. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3. Fine. Dang. What am I missing? I need a 9 in this column. It's gonna go here or here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 6 has to go here. Ooh, there's something. Meaning a 9 has to go up here. So this is a 2, 3, 4. Okay. If this is a 6, this is a 2, so this can't be a 2. So this can't be a 3. If this is a 2, this is a 7, so this is a 6. This is a 9 now. Ooh. 9, what is this? 1, 2. This has to be a 2, and this will be a 3, it looks like. So this is a 5, making this a 7. This becomes a 2. The 2s keep popping up. This is not a 2, it's a 3, 4. This is a 3, 4, so this is a 2, meaning this has to be a 1. This won't be a 1. 3, 4. I placed a lot of digits. I'm not sure what I can clean up yet. This is fun. 3, 4, 3, 4. Each of these are still options, it looks like. There might be something, if this is a 4, this is a 3, and this is a 4, this is a 3. That's okay. This is 3, 4. 3 and 4 are up here, so that doesn't affect that. 2, 3, 2, 3. I placed all of these. Maybe something's going on here. I need a 3. I don't know about it yet. I need a 3 and a 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 7. I can't put a 7 in the middle there, but that's okay. What else did I get? This is a 9, so this is a 4. There you go. This becomes a 2, 3, but it's actually a 3, and this is a 2 because of this. If this is a 4, this has to be a 3. If this is a 4, this has to be a 3, so this is a 4. This is a 2, so this is a 3. If this is a 4, this is a 9. No, tell me about those. What's this? 1, I need a 2. One of those is a 2. I have a 3. I need a 4. And I need a 5, right? This can't be a 5. 2 or 4. 2, 4, 5, and a 4, 5. This can still be a 3 or a 4 because they're both lower than 5, 6. This can still be 3, 4 because they're lower than 6 and 7. This is a 2, 4. This becomes a 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 2 or a 9, so it's a 4. This can't be a 4. This becomes a 2, so this is a 9. 4, 5 here. These should be nice. A 1. And a 2, 3, 4, 5. So this becomes a 4. This becomes a 5. If this is a 4, then this is a 3, and this is a 4. Cool. I need a 2. This becomes a 2, and this becomes a 3, it looks like. Now, oh, this is the hard part of Sudoku that I'm not good at. The scanning across the whole columns and rows. 1, 2, 3. I need a 4. Okay, I need a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This can't be a 5 or an 8, so it's a 4. This can't be a 4. This can't be a 5 or a 4, so it's an 8. This is a 5. This still needs a 1. I have a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, 7. 1, 7, 8, 9. I think I actually looked at these digits earlier. With both of them, I saw a 1 and a 7, and I didn't overlap them in my head. At one point, I was like, oh, I need a 1 here and here. And then I saw a 7, was like, okay, I need a 7 here or here. But I didn't grasp. I should have corner marked them. That would have made my life easier. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 1 and a 9, so this is an 8. This is not an 8, but a 1, 9 is fine. This is not an 8 or a 9, so this is a 1, this is a 9. This is a 1, so this is a 7, and this is a 1. This, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, and this needs to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, nice! I was getting nervous with the Sudoku at the end. You solved the puzzle. The solution is correct. Very cool. I really like puzzles with thermometers like this, where they see each other. The ends of different thermometers and the middles of different thermometers see each other, and like the geometry of the puzzle works out a certain way. But I think I think I was looking for it too early with stuff like, oh, if this was a 4, what would this affect everywhere else? I started looking for that too early. I needed to wait longer. It was also really cool starting in the middle and figuring out that a 7 needed to go here, because the placement of the 8s was really integral to that, where I couldn't have high digits at the ends, so my 7 was really limited. That was really cool. Very nice thermometer puzzle today, AJL. Let me know how you all did in the comments.